Taste, brought to you in part by JP Chutney, Hand Arnold Trinidad Limited, and Aluen.
Hello, I'm Conrad Paris, and boy do I have something great to sell to you today. It's a brand new CNC3 production team, a brand new look, and a brand new taste. A cooking show like no other, where we bring gourmet to you. And of course, we share each and every single recipe that we do here with you in a special publication at the Guardian newspaper. Now, let's meet our host. He is an acclaimed chef who has worked throughout Italy, and he's been living in Europe for the past 31 years long. He's distinguished, he's charming, he's my friend, Ian Rooks.
Thank you, Conrad. You know, we're going to really have a great time here on CNC3's new show, Taste. I promise to bring you some of the most talented chefs that this island has to offer. And you know what? I'm going to get them to reveal to you some of their most guarded secrets. From the simplest to the most difficult recipes. But more important than that, we are really going to have fun here on Taste. So don't go away. You stay right here with us on CNC3 for our new program, Taste. Today I have a very special guest. He is a young, talented lecturer and chef. He is a culinary specialist, and he has for us today some recipes that he's going to share his secrets with all of you. So let me present you right away, no preamble. This is Jason Peru. Welcome, Jason.
Thank you, Ian, for having me. Always a pleasure.
Good to have you with us. And today Jason has actually put together a few recipes that are very interesting. A few fancy names here, but don't worry, we're going to explain all of that to you. But why don't you tell us what we have?
It's surprising that you said that it's interesting, because I call them sexy.
Okay, good. That's good to know.
We're going to start off with a beautiful appetizer. It's very simple. I know our viewers would love it, and they could more or less try it at home. We're doing a bacon and garden frittata.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Topped with a nice tomato and feta salad, dressed with a balsamic vinaigrette.
Wow, this sounds great.
Of course. We go straight into the entree, which is a chicken roulade that's stuffed with sweet peppers,
Yes.
Swiss cheese, and ham, and drizzled with a nice beetroot reduction.
Oh, this is sounding even better, folks. What else are we going to have?
Accompanied with turmeric spatzel,
Uh-huh.
mango salsa. It's mango seasoning.
I told you we'd have all these strange names like spatzel and frittata and roulade. Don't worry, we're going to explain all of that to you.
What do you think comes next?
Well, of course, there's dessert. What are we having for
Must
dessert?
end with something sweet. Something really nice today, a really special treat, a twist. Cheesecake stuffed strawberries.
Wow, cheesecake stuffed strawberries. Listen, don't go away. You're going to really miss a great one if you go away. Come back and join us in a few minutes right here on CNC3. Taste. Today we're going to actually have a twist to our menus. Jason has these incredible menus, but you know what? He's starting today with the dessert. So Jason, why don't you tell us what you're going to be
All
doing?
great things start with dessert, first and
All
foremost.
right.
Remember that.
Okay.
So we're going to do some cheesecake stuffed strawberries.
I see you actually have put some chocolate here to melt in a bowl
Correct.
over a pot with water in it.
That's
Why
just
is that?
basically a bain-marie. The water generates steam so that
Okay.
it slowly melts the chocolate without burning it.
All right.
Plain and simple. So we have our chocolate melted here ready, just ordinary chocolate chips.
Okay.
They're melting chocolate. Good. You can get it melted already. Check DH Gift.
Good.
Secondly, I have a slice of cheesecake here.
Uh-huh.
So you could go ahead and you could just crush that for me. Destroy it.
Sure.
And then-
Destroy it. All right. Folks, we just have a regular size of cheesecake with a crust, and I'm going to destroy it as Jason asked.
And in the meantime, I'm just going to take my strawberries, just like that, and I'm just going to cut a V in it. Remove that. Plain and simple.
Okay.
Why do you think that?
Well,
You're
I
gonna
guess.
put that inside.
All right. So I just mix this together, right? Everything
Definitely.
all mixed
You're
together.
doing fine. Excellent. Oh, look at that. No one would probably ever mash up a piece of cheesecake.
I think the little kids would probably enjoy eating this.
So all we're going to do now is just basically take a little bit, put it right here in the center. And what you're going to do is just mold it. Very straightforward.
Okay.
Very simple. Now what you do is that when you finish doing these, you basically put them inside of the chiller or the freezer just for 15 minutes so they could firm up.
Right. Could that be any simpler, folks?
I mean,
a V cut out of your
definitely.
strawberry, stuffed with a squashed up piece of cheesecake, and you put it
Plain
into
and
the
simple.
fridge. Then what do you do?
Well, I took the liberty of actually making some ahead of time.
Okay.
So here we have our final product. There we go.
All right, and that's been chilled.
That's
How long
been
do you
chilled.
leave it left?
It's actually been inside there for about 15 minutes. In
15
the
minutes
freezer,
is enough to just get it cold again, because I guess the cheesecake is cold. Yeah,
Definitely.
It's cold.
So here what we're going to do now. Could you bring across the chocolate for me?
Absolutely.
Thank you. And
Shall we take it out of here?
Yeah, definitely.
I think it might be
pour it
easier.
into the bowl.
And
And I'm going to dunk my cheesecake strawberries inside.
alrighty.
Now, didn't I tell you it was a sexy dish?
Wow, this looks really great.
It's a beautiful dish.
Okay.
Very, very beautiful dish. So, check this out. You want to try one?
You go ahead and show me how to do it.
Hold it by the stem,
You're the expert here.
and you put it inside the strawberry just like that.
Oh my goodness.
And then, what I have here is just some white chocolate chunks. If you don't have
White
this,
chocolate as well.
white chocolate chunks.
Now this is really decadent, isn't it?
And if you don't have this, you could just use cocoa rice cereal.
Cocoa rice cereal.
Like the Cocoa
okay.
Crisps. Very simple. And just put it inside here. Like that.
There's another idea for you folks. Cocoa crisps, would you have thought of
Look
it?
at that.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That looks amazing.
And we just want to put it inside here.
Oh wow.
Just a
that
sec.
is
Try one, Ian.
absolute-
Try one.
I'll try one. Well, of course I'll try one. I'll probably eat it too.
Just be bare. You just got to handle them very gingerly.
Okay, so I dip it in the chocolate
Beautiful.
and into
this.
the white chocolate.
Now that gives a lot of texture to it. So it
Wow,
has a nice
this looks
chunk.
absolutely incredible.
What's simpler than strawberries?
Driscoll's. Sweet, lovely, and taste approved.
And
So-
we're going to put it here. Do you have to put it back to chill again?
You can.
Okay.
You can. Put it for 10 minutes and it gets a nice shell on it.
All right.
Okay?
So we can put that in the fridge, having prepared it all, and serve it later on when we're ready
Definitely.
for
So it's something that you can do ahead of time.
it. Okay, great.
All right, so let's just try to plate up one.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
see how you're going to plate
I
it
just
up.
have some wafers here, Peruvian wafers. So I'm just going to put 2 on the plate like that.
Okay.
And being that we're sticking with the concept of fruit,
Okay.
some grapes just in the middle.
And of course, our star.
Our star boy or star girl. Like that.
Strawberries that are stuffed with cheesecake, dipped in hot chocolate, then in white chocolate. Gosh,
Definitely.
this really is decadence.
And just some simple strawberry syrup that you can buy in the supermarket. Drizzle it over like that.
Wow. This is looking absolutely incredible, folks.
And
To finish it off,
a nice piece of mint.
well, Jason, this is looking fantastic. But don't forget, folks, this is going to come back into the meal a little later on. So don't go away and join us back here in CNC3's Taste.
How beautiful
This
that
looks
is, Ian.
amazing.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. We're going to put that in the fridge for a moment. Well, we have prepared here something that's really the secret to an excellent frittata. So, Jason, why don't you tell us what you put in here?
Well, I just got my pot hot. I added a little bit of bacon just to saute down. Some garlic, some onion, some sweet peppers, and some black pepper and salt. Plain and simple.
I see a little
Very
bits of
flavorful.
potato as well. That looks
Oh,
really,
yes,
really
definitely.
good.
Some potato, just for some texture.
Okay.
And meanwhile, while that was going on, I have 4 eggs inside here. So I'm just going to whisk them just to get it like that. And this is
Okay.
actually the body for our frittata. All right. To that, I'm going to be adding a little bit of cream.
Okay, that's regular cream.
Cream definitely gives it a nice fluffy consistency.
Okay.
A little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper,
Mm-hmm.
and just continue whisking it. Bring it
Okay.
in all together so you make it homogeneous.
Okay.
Okay. Some cheddar cheese. You like cheddar cheese, Ian?
Oh, love cheddar cheese. I like any type of cheese.
You want some
actually.
more?
You can put a little extra, yeah.
I know you definitely love Parmesan. A little bit of Parmesan cheese inside there.
Wow, that is looking.
So you're going to get that nice, sharp, punchy.
Now,
salty
that's another
flavor from
secret,
Parmesan.
folks. Cheddar and Parmesan. Would you have thought of putting Parmesan in a frittata?
So you get that nice creaminess from the cheese and the sharpness from the Parmesan.
Do you know, frittata is the Italian way of saying omelette.
Definitely.
So here we go. I'm going to put some of this into the container of the eggs. Is that enough?
But Ian, it's just like making an omelette. Look at it.
Just like making an omelette.
And
Wow.
I have my cupcake pans, which are already pre-greased. And I'm going to take my ladle, and I'm just going to take some of this mixture like that.
Wow, this is looking
Just bring
great.
closer. Empty it inside here. See how great that is? This
That
is so
is
simple,
lovely.
and this is something that you could eat for breakfast.
That's a different shaped omelette though, folks. And this is going to come out more like a little muffin.
Yes, definitely.
I get rid of this for you.
Thank you, sir. And look how beautiful this is. I mean, something like for summer camps. I mean, you could do this for the kids. They would love it. It's healthy. It has a lot
I think
of
the adults
vegetables.
would love this too.
There's a lot of great vegetables inside of it. See?
Oh, that looks
exact 6
superb.
portions. Beautiful.
Shall I just pop this into the oven for you?
Thank you, Ian.
Okay.
I
How
will be
long
going-
does it cook for?
350 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes.
Perfect.
In the meanwhile, I'm actually going to be making the tomato feta salad. Earlier on, I just added some tomatoes in my sifter and I added some salt on it. I have cherry tomatoes and 3 Roma tomatoes. So by doing that, I'm going to remove a lot of the moisture inside of it. And I'm going to pour it inside here. To that, I'm going to add some purple onions, some feta cheese, just like that, and a little bit of olive oil.
Extra virgin olive oil.
Definitely. Balsamic. And Ian, could you put some black pepper and salt there for me, please?
Yeah, sure, with great pleasure.
Definitely. And you see how the colors are
Pinch
coming
of
in
black
together?
pepper, pinch of salt.
Very, very nice. And to that, just some parsley at the end, just to add that nice zing, a nice color of green on it.
Wow.
So that, and this is actually going to top our frittata. So when it comes out of the oven,
I didn't even think of that. I thought this was going to be separate.
no, it's going to top
It's
on
going to
top
be
of
on
the
top of the
It's going to be very
frittata.
colorful.
Okay.
So when our frittata comes out, we're going to top it with this.
Now that sounds delicious.
Definitely.
What else did you put in here? Did you put some of this balsamic oil in
I
here?
added a little bit of oil, a little bit of balsamic vinegar inside of it.
Oh, okay.
And earlier on, I made some basil oil, which is just basically like about 15 leaves that I blanched in some hot water for 5 seconds. And then I placed it in a blender with a quarter cup of oil and I pulverized it.
Well, that
and you
is
get a nice
delightful.
green oil, just
So-
for decorative purposes.
Oh,
and
we're going
also
to use this for decoration after. So, folks,
Correct.
don't go away. Come right back and join us when we go on to the next recipe, which is chicken roulade. We're going to explain to you what that means in a short while. So come back and join us here on CNC3. Taste. Oh, this is smelling delicious as well.